I'm looking, has taken the science of dry fasting in a direction that no one has ever done. August Dunning. The book is not just about dry fasting for healing. Let's see. Yes, the Phoenix Protocol, how to heal illness and radically extend lifespan, and maybe even more than that, reveals the logical way to restore your health and dramatically extend lifespan by at least 25 years. Scientific discovery and cellular research have produced the data to support this idea. Stem cell therapy is the buzzword in anti-aging arena, but it requires a costly investment. August Dunning, a former NASA space station scientist, will show you a scientifically proven alternative plan to activate and proliferate your own endogenous stem cells and do it a lot cheaper. It's free. The Phoenix Protocol is the first book of its kind to scientifically explain the cellular chemistry of dry fasting. I'm going to check it out. Thank you. Awesome. Edwin Bickel, appreciate you. We got Shah Yar. We got Edwin Bickel, narcissist coach Barbara from Budapest. Good morning to Michael Pregel, Amy Perrin. We got our CNY Instagram or Dr. Kiltz Instagram, and we got everyone here today on this beautiful, awesome, and amazing Thursday. Kiltz is in the operating room all day. Berlin Anna, good morning. Natalie, and Skol, is that it? Sorry. Bob Denor, good morning. Berlin, Anna, thank you. Pink, Bon, Nurse Private, thank you. Sunny Running, we're going to Sunny Run it. Grand Rising, Quisin, Susan, best wishes and thanks to all. Monica Butler, Mark Sapien. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Ready to tackle the day 4 of the fast. By the way, my first fast. Again, fasting is one of the most important things, and I think dry fasting for 1 or 2 days, and then water fasting. You don't need to overdo the water. You make water, metabolic water, when you make ATP, CO2, and H2O as you burn fat. Fat is the only burning fuel for the mitochondria. Sorry, glucose is for glycosylation, not for energy directly. So that's kind of some crazy, cool, amazing stuff. And I do a 5-day fast, January, July. It is easy as you practice and when you have a great, amazing community joining in together. Sheila MQ, Chris Hamilton, Jonathan Fay, in the house. We're getting it going on this beautiful day. And remember, start the day with thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. Whether you're Buddhist, Hindu, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, atheist, agnostic, spiritualist, doesn't matter. Or you're one of the ancient tribal peoples of the world where you focus on the beauty of nature as the gods. And the gods are within all humanity, by the way. Rosa Gabor from Hungary. Hello to you, Michael Keene, my good, amazing friend. Thank you for being here. Josephine C. Howdy, beautiful people. I had a really great conversation with a couple yesterday, kind of questioning carnivore and whether or not fruit like Saladino is good and salad, or is it Jordan Peterson, which is I eat the meat and I don't cheat. And be strict as you can be. And that's one of the ways I said, listen, eat the meat, you be the master. Someone's trying to have a baby where you want to improve the sperm, the egg, the embryo, and the implantation environment. You got to go strict. Kiltz's baby's diet or the lion's way, that is the best way. Carnivore is kick-ass amazing. Keto's good. Get you in the waiting room, and then you suddenly find all these people that are like, they're like shining. They're way up at the top of the castle. And you're like, I want to be like them. Carnivore. Like rock on, crazy, amazing. Is it not? Right on, my friends. Let me see. I got to fix Kiltz's camera there. Do I got you there? All right. Erica Arntz, my beautiful artist. And remember, you and I are the artists of the world. We are the goddesses and the gods. We are the creators of the story. And what story do you want to create? We'll get creating it in positive, loving, kind, generous ways. Start the day every single day with Kiltzy in the morning at 5 a.m., talking about God, faith, fitness, food, and eat the meat, be the master. All right, I picked up my Norman Vincent Peale Positive Thinking Everyday book, and I looked at July 10th, and I thought I read it, but I didn't remember, so I'm going to read it again. The more problems you have, the more alive you are. But the problems are for inspiration in improving your day, because then you'll dig deep and try to learn more about the problem and the pieces of the problem and how to shine the light on the problem and how to improve the problem. And then you find out that you've solved that problem, but then you got another problem because that's God's way. It's problems, right? All right, July 11th. If you sit and relax and get yourself in tune with God and open yourself to the flow of his power, then sitting is not laziness. In fact, it is about the best way to renew power. It's all about solitude, spirituality, faith, kindness, gratitude, generosity. And that's what I love about this amazing community. We're sharing so much of this amazing love, kindness, generosity. Abheck 047. I eat low carbohydrate food and I am not take any medicine. My blood sugar is normal, but weight not gain. Let's see. I don't do a low carbohydrate diet. I do a high fat diet, medium protein, low to no carbs. See, it's a high fat diet you want to focus on, and that kills the microbes in the gut, allows you to heal and feel better. If you want to lose weight, eat less, move more. Do your weightlifting. You got to lift the weights every day, and the weights are the way to go in life. That's the most important thing in life is move, move, move. I do my 100 push-ups. I do my pull-ups. I do my sit-ups. I do my deep knee bends. I get down to the floor and I get back up. I do it on one leg. I do it on two legs. I do it on the right leg. I do it on the left leg. And I do my handstands. That's another good one. every single day. See, it's a high-fat diet. Keto, paleo, carnivore are high-fat diets. You must prioritize fat in order to be the fittest you can be. And if you're skinny and there's a famine, you're fertilizer fast. You know what that means, right on. Let's see. We got our Dr. Nelson Vasquez. Good morning to you, my friend. A great day in God's paradise. To my Florida friends, I'll be down in Orlando on August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I think it's August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the Orlando Keto Summit. It's talk about keto carnivore. And again, if you're keto, you're rock solid. Even a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, and carnivores could do keto. But carnivore is like the top of the line. You'll be like, wow. And do it sometimes, if not never. And then you kind of get into the groove of why the people who eat the fatty meat and eliminate the plants feel better and better and better. I eat high-fat diet. My cholesterol is not high. Thank you, doctor. Not higher. Again, I eliminate the carbohydrates. I don't measure my cholesterol, my VLDLH. I don't measure any of that stuff. I feel the great, Abhek. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. Carnivore is like amazing. You have great English, Abhek. I am so grateful to you. Appreciate all my friends around the globe, my brothers and sisters. We're here together. Official Lisa Bellamore OT. Any advice for someone trying to do their first IVF cycle? Yes. Get the Family Building Guide on Amazon and get the Kiltz's Keto Carnivore and the Baby's Diet book on Amazon. You want to, and go to CNY Fertility. Let me see if you can. Does this get the Babies for Babies book? Get the Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore book. And there's one more, the Family Building Guide. And the Family Building Guide. You know, anyone who's thinking about having a baby, improving their fertility, male or female, Babies for Babies, Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore, and the Family Building Guide, they're all on Amazon. A minor investment for your health and wellness. And it's so important that we're changing the way we're all living, and our environment is critical. Number one, you want to maintain a really positive outlook in life. And you got to read the good books every single day, all the Bibles of the universe and the amazing historical stories of mankind, women and men. We are the story. We are the tellers of the story. 89 NJ Guy. Awesome. From New Jersey. Sonia Walker. Good morning, Kiltz and Tribe. Jude's Views. Hello, listening in. Thanks for stopping in and listening with Kiltzy in the morning. I am a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility doctor, an OBGYN. I'm a nutritionist, a health coach, a spiritualist, and a coach and cheerleader that we do blogs, podcasts, write books, and share the word. And the word is the way, and it's always positivity. The Great Cholesterol Myth book. Yes, so interesting. Cholesterol is critical for your health and wellness. There's no myth about cholesterol. We've been actually duped and lied to, convinced that fat causes disease. And basically, they had all this seed oil around that was mechanical after the wars, and they didn't know what to do with some of it. So they decided, let's feed it to humans. And thinking, this idea that, plants are good for you. Well, the reason is because they make you feel good, because they're a drug. The plants that make you feel good contain a little bit of heroin, cocaine, marijuana, all that stuff that makes you feel good, but it's not good for you of any significance. I think the worst thing is actually just plants, not the plant oils quite as much. All right, making sure I'm getting a wave to all of my good friends on my Instagram. I appreciate you. It's a great cholesterol myth for sure. Let's see, The Clot Thickens is another good book. Malcolm Kendrick's cholesterol is critical for the building blocks of your body. Vitamin D, testosterone, estrogen, all your male and female hormones. Without it, we're dead. No, we're dead. If you want to gain weight, eat more fatty meat. If you want to and move less. If you want to lose weight, eat more lean meat. And let's see. If you want to lose weight, lean meat, more walking. Gain weight, more fatty meat, and and less walking. Right on. 44 years young, type 2 diabetic, weight 55 kg. How to gain weight. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. You got to eat the fatty meat. The critical part is it's a high fat diet, and I get rid of the carbs. I think you eat the Kiltz's ice cream, and you can add a little bit of cane sugar and eat less frequently, because that allows the liver to heal and allows you to convert more of the amino acids and sugars to fat. The job of the liver is to make fat. The job of insulin is to make fat in the liver. Insulin is secreted when you consume amino acids and simple sugars, which then go to the liver. Insulin goes to the liver, and in the liver, they're converted to fat. Simple. Job of liver is make fat, store fat. Australia, East Coast, nice, Judes. Cordelia, good morning, Cordelia from Albany, New York. I love you, my friend. Thank you for being here. What positive books are you reading every single day? And you got to eat the positive. You got to eat the positive books. You got to read them, and you got to eat the meat. Today's day 4, completed day 4 of no food. I do a little bit of Gerolsteiner. I'm a salt licker, and I think this licking salt is one way to get on the fast more and more. And it's easier than running a marathon, and it's one of the best things you can do to your body, right? Karina Johnson, Johansson, good morning. Mo T. Marine, good morning from California. Kiltz is from Los Angeles, born and raised, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail. God was giving me troubles in order to create more of a treasure of life, to learn, to grow, to create, to share more positive ways. That's what we're here to do. And thank you to Malcolm. He's in the background helping us keep me on track, on time. You got to look up this stuff called Goitrogenic foods. Goitrogenic foods. And let's see if I've got this right. Now, this is a good way to do it. I'll say Goitrogenic foods. I think I got you there. And I don't know if but these are foods that we're taught to eat. Arugula, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cassava root, cauliflower, collard greens, eggplant, horseradish, kale. Let's see. Kohlrabi, leeks, mustard greens, okra, radish, spinach, squash, sweet potato, tomatoes, turnips, figs, grapes, peaches, pears, plums, strawberries, almonds, cashews, peanuts, pine nuts, walnuts, flax seeds, hemp, millet, pumpkin seed. It's going on and on and on. Sorry about that. Let's see. Garbanzo beans, soybeans, wheat, barley, rye, bulgur, and these are all foods that cause damage to your thyroid gland, causes hyper and hypothyroidism. It causes cysts and tumors, cancers and benign tumors, and basically these are the foods they tell us to eat. These foods not only harm your thyroid gland, they harm every other cell and organ system of your body, and that's why it's important, in my opinion, not to consume these plants of any significance or frequency. They're deadly. Michael Pregler, Ovadi is a new book coming out. Oh, yeah, Ovadi is a rock star. Love his stuff. Stay off my operating table. Kiltzy, we're working on our new book, Christ and Carnivore, or Carnivore Christ and Christ Carnivore. Those two, they are just a power team. Christ Carnivore. Awesome. Sonia Walker. All right, I'm seeing the reduction in cholesterol in my friend affect her negativity. The low cholesterol causes Alzheimer's, dementia, depression. I think suicidality, criminality, all sorts of bad things for our bodies. Bad things for our bodies. And again, it's really radical, these concepts. Most people are going to go, Kiltzy, you don't know what you're talking about. And let's see, I suffer arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, depression, and more. I went carnivore, and it cured and kicked the ass out of all those things. I've never felt better. I'm 68, almost 69 years young. I typically eat one fatty meal a day at night. I do a 2 to 3 day fasting once a month, a 5 to 7 day fasting twice a year, January, July. And I do my walking and weights every day. Nothing has to be hard. just get on the ground and do 10 push-ups and then push it to 20 and maybe you get to 30. I've gotten to 100 now. And I do my stand-up work. This is my stand-up place, right? This is Kiltz's stand-up act. And it's just sharing the way of the day. Love, kindness, generosity will fill the hearts of yourself and others every day. And don't forget, you got to love God. And look in the mirror, right? Champagne Wallace, God is in the mirror. What is an optimal good LDL level? There is none. Popov 64. Stop measuring it. Eat the fatty meat. Stop measuring the stupid shit, and you're fine. LDL, HDL, cholesterol, VLDL, they're all critical components of your bloodstream in your body. Without them, you're dead. Now, what's the right level? Nobody knows that. You're just trying to get, oh my God, my level's wrong. I got to do something different. Then you're going to get on a drug thinking the drug is going to put your levels in a way, but the drugs have side effects that cause liver damage. They cause diabetes. They probably also cause dementia and depression. Don't do it. Alexander, Nikki Douglas, good morning to you. Day four carnivore fasting. This is the day 4 carnivore fasting. I'm eating no food, and I was on with Bella SBG team. You got to join SBG. And maybe we'll get you a discount to join SBG for the first 6 months or year or something like that. Kiltz is for free, but we're investing in others. I'm a member for SBG, for Chafee, Stephen Thomas, and Richard Smith. Always look forward to your morning inspiration. Grateful, Ottawa, Canada, to my good friend Champagne Wallace and others. Whether you're atheist, agnostic, or spiritualist, you got to read the Bibles. They're human stories. That's what they're all about. Let's see, where are we? We're already to July 10th. July 11th. 7-Eleven. I used to work at a 7-Eleven in Los Feliz area when I was about 16, 17, 18. And we got robbed once, and I was like, okay, that was enough. Then I switched over to the Broadway department store. All right. Worship me only. Idolatry has always been the downfall of my people. I make no secrets about being a jealous God. Current idols are more subtle than ancient ones because today's false gods are often outside the field of religion. People, possessions, status, and self-aggrandizement are some of the most popular deities today. Beware of bowing down before the things. False gods never satisfy. Instead, they stir up lust for more and more and more. A little Sarah Young. If you haven't read Sarah Young's books on Jesus Calling, Jesus Always, you must. There's more to that, but you got to get the book. Got to get the book. Go to Amazon and get those books. What about antioxidants? Should we be taking them? Chris Hewitt, you don't need to take any antioxidants or supplements technically. Now, I sell organ meat supplements. I think the organ meats are great to eat. If you don't want to eat them, take some Kiltz Health organ meat supplements. But ultimately, this idea that antioxidants, there's no definition and really scientific fact, in my opinion. It's mostly propaganda to sell you a pill, a drug, a supplement, all those things. Again, eat the fatty meat, eat the organ meats, the bone marrow, the bone broth. I think that's all you need to do, Chris, because the plants are actually the chelating and damaging agents, along with a high protein diet. It's not good for us. Anderson, how you doing? Again, I'm trying to get to everyone. I got our Seeing My Fertility. We got our Dr.Kiltz Instagram. I'm working to get a wave and a shout out to all my good brothers and sisters around the globe. Thanks for just stopping in on your way to the gym, on your way to work, on your way home. And remember, every day you need to think positive, loving, kind, and generous. And when you got a problem, think generous, loving, kind of the problem and the people involved, because that's how you will build a better and better life. Let's see, Michael Pregler, Amy Perrin, Jonathan Fay, Chris Hamilton, Sheila MQ, Mary MacArthur Huber, Christine, Saralt, Mary. Love the quotes. Aren't they great, Mary? And we got to work on our meetup. Maybe we should work on the Syracuse meetup for all of our brother and sister keto carnivores. Let's see, Eunice, Emery Barinci. I eat a lot of eggs, and by the end of the day, I have consumed around 150, 180 grams of protein and about 200 grams of fat. Is that too much? I don't measure grams of anything. I eat fatty meat, some eggs and butter and cream. That's kind of what I do. I don't measure. No animal measures its macros. I think that's one of the problems. We're distracted in how many macros you need. Eat the fatty meat. I think that's all you need to do, Eunice. And are you gaining more adipose tissue or losing too much adipose tissue? Muscles are built by simply moving and lifting, and that's all you need to do every day. Kiltz is off coffee for about 3 months now. He was off coffee all last year, went back to a little bit of decaf, and then I was doing a little bit of caffeine, mostly decaf, and feeling better and better and better. Meet up and Albany meet up with Dr. Tro. Do we have one coming, Mary? And let's get to Dr. Tro. Love Dr. Tro. We'll get a meet up and do maybe we do a few hours of conversation, and then we do some meat, right? Go here, you belong to awesome Sonic Z. Awesome. If you got any questions on Instagram, there's a Q button. Simply put in the chat for YouTube, Facebook, and the Mighty Tribe. Donald Boulay, DBDC, my friend, good morning. Dr. Kiltz, also get Dr. Dunning's second book, Neogenesis Functional Immortality, reveals his 3-minute workout as well. Nice. I'll get that, Edwin Bickle. Thank you. I've got him up here. Again, it's all about the mindset. The mind is the master. When you realize that eat less frequently, add more fatty meat, eliminate the plants, and add positive spirituality to your day every single day. And you need to honor everyone in this universe because you're the creator of all things. It is a mindset in a mind game. That's all it is. Awesome. Let's plan Albany. I'm with you, Mary McCarthy. Huber, let's get that going. I love to do that. All right. Sonia, I barely ate during my 2 weeks of COVID and felt I was beginning to lean out. I'm glad I regained my appetite when I did. Nice, Sonia. I'm glad you're there. Listen, I've never had COVID. I've never had the flu. I've never had the cold. Why? Because I don't label it. I simply say, wow, I need some rest. We need to do some bone broth and maybe some meditation, prayer, some cold water therapy, and some light therapy. Get out in sunlight. Take that shirt off, right? And go get barefoot, but you got to be careful where you're walking, right? Dr. Tro is a really amazing rock star. Love Dr. Tro. Heidi Mober, good morning. Charles Rigsby, 7 years recovering from chemo poisons. Eat the fat, don't get cancer. Charles Rigsby, awesome. Absolutely. You know, we're learning in modern medicine that maybe we need to focus on the nutrition, and the fatty meat-based diet might be the nutritional treatment, metabolic therapy. But again, you know, if you do to the meat, you'll feel better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And every day I'm feeling better and better. Wave and shout out to my Instagram brothers and sisters. Let's see, cuisines around the world. Thoughts on cacao as an alternative coffee. Again, you can use some of these: tea, coffee, cacao, chocolate. Minimize and think about eliminating. Again, there's supposed to be treats from time to time, but not the drug of getting you moving, because the mind is the way to get your emotion going. I woke up at 2. I just woke up at 2 today. And then I actually came to work. I did some meditation. I did a little bit of a nap. I did my 100 push-ups, my pull-ups, my cold water therapy. I did a little cleanup, and here I am. Let's see. They are all plants. That's correct. Remember, you want to minimize or eliminate these things because the plants are the predators and you be the prey. But again, if you do some, add a lot of cream, add butter. But again, minimize to maximize, eliminate to be the illustrious leader of the universe. Go where you belong. Celebrating being carnivore, 365 days, 821. Awesome, 2017. This is the most amazing thing I've learned as a physician. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, a surgeon, a coach, cheerleader, podcaster, publisher, videographer. I don't know. You label all these damn things. I'm a human being. What is a human being capable of doing? Everything. You aren't what you say you are, but you are only what you say you are. But you remember, your DNA is built for everything. Everything is possible as a human being because you and I are the gods. You got to read the three magic words. Love it, love it, love it. I was on Bella's team last night with Steak and Butter Gang, with Emily, and so many amazing coaches and the community. You got to join a community. And KMT is for free. Join KMT, where it was Zoom meetup 5:30 on Mondays. We chit chat about the same shit every single time, but it's always new because we have newbies there. We're learning together. That is one of the most important, amazing things you got to do. All right, I had a great conversation with Mary Lou Hayes, MARILUHAYES, on YouTube and Instagram. She's amazing. MaryLouHayes.com. She's a carnivore behavioral specialist and working with human beings, working to improve their life. And we're all working to turn it around. Small world. Daughter and grandson are in Syracuse to grab a flight to Atlanta for basketball tournament. Off subject. I love it, Champagne Wallace. We're all in the family together. If they want to come by and meet Kiltzy sometimes, I'm right down the street. Plus, I have a couple planes at Millionaire at Syracuse Airport. I fly a Cirrus SR-22 Turbo and a Citation Mustang jet. Love it. Eat fatty meat after diarrhea. It'll heal. Do more fasting and a little bit of less fat as you're beginning to transition into the carnivore world. The reason is you've damaged the glycocalyx of the gut. You've eaten a low-fat diet for years because a typical standard global diet is a lot of plants, some protein, and minimized fat. Which you got to turn it around. You got to focus on the fat, minimize the carbs, protein, the carbs, and do about 20% proteins. Is it safe to switch to carnivore from SAD mid-pregnancy? It is actually the healthiest thing you could do. A Catholic carnivore. Oh, I love it. Carnivore in Christ. That's the book Kiltz is coming out with. Carnivore in Christ. Why carnivore? Why Christ? Because they're the game changers of the universe. They've given us the most amazing stuff. And again, all the other stuff, it doesn't compare to Christ and carnivore. Eat the fat, don't get cancer. Good morning, Francis. Heidi Moberg. How many failed transfers should you request a call to see what's going on? Heidi Moberg. This is one. Let me get this right. Let's get this right. I just posted my cell phone, Heidi. You can text me. I'll get you in. Be glad to talk. Listen, why wait? And don't forget the Family Building Guide, the Babies for Babies book, and also the Kiltz Keto Carnivore. We're probably going to put them all together. You can buy the threesome and get a discount for those books. And again, they're in a way that tells a story that's radical, crazy, amazing. Goitrogenic foods are all the healthy foods. They not only damage the thyroid gland, but they damage every single cell of your body. Day 4, no food. You can do it. I'm glad that you're here. And January, July, the first Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Wednesday of the month, we do a 2 to 3 day fast. Join us. Fasting is lasting. I have so much respect for your life. Saving knowledge. Never had as much energy after your baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, and don't forget intermittently feasting and the sensuality of life. Life is a sensual experience. It's not meant to be sexual, sensual. Find your love and make love, but it doesn't take sex. It takes us to be conscious of loving others every day. It's a mindset. It's an eyesight. That's it. Never had so much energy. Kiltzy too, by the way. Never felt as good as I feel on carnivore. It has changed my life as a physician, as a reproductive endocrinologist, a surgeon, an immunologist. Let's see. Tomatoes, cucumbers, bad, even homegrown. Of course they're bad. There's no sides. There's no boyfriends and girlfriends on the side of your husband, wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend. You gotta be very narrow as an hour. Eat the fatty meat. Be the fittest you've ever been in life. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Yes, it might be just egg yolks, a pint of cream, and mix it up. You throw in maybe some burnt butter, and amazing. A little salt. Minimize a little bit of vanilla bean, and rarely you might throw in a little bit of a cane sugar, a little bit of honey, or a little bit of fruit, but minimize to maximize. Keep eating fatty. Yeah, you will do some more fasting on KMT. If you're having a lot of diarrhea, then you wanna maybe cut back a little bit on the fat, but be patient. And if it's still there and it's significant, you got to get checked out. You may have some colonization of bacteria, yeast, or viruses. When you break the 5-day fast, what do you eat? I just go right to the fatty meat personally, and sometimes I get a little bit of diarrhea. It's the glycocalyx letting go of a ton of water, saying, "What? It's okay. Just have a toilet where or the right place to let it out when you need it." But yeah, you get that. A Catholic carnivore. I love you, my friend. Christ and carnivore. Mary, I'm 60. Do I still need annual GYN PAPs? You probably don't. 3 to 5 years, Mary, might be all you need. They're probably, again, once you go carnivore, fatty meat, you'll reduce the microbes in the gut. And if you haven't read this good book, this great book by James Henry Salisbury about the relationship of alimentation and disease. Basically, James Henry Salisbury figured out that we were all dying of dysentery and pneumonia secondary to the microbes fermenting in your gut, and fermentation is not good for you. It's bad, 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 bad. All right. Bisma, can carnivore diet reduce pregnancy complications? Yes, it can. This is, you see, plants produce a lot of microbes in the gut. They go out the rectum, anus, and they go into the vagina. They go up in the placenta. They cause infections. The microbes are everywhere, and they want to move. They're migrating all over your body. They might be there, but they're not good for you. That's what I say. And absolutely carnivore for pregnancy, pre-pregnancy. Babies should do carnivore after they're done with the breast. Milk from the breast and then meat from the bone, right? Angela Cochran, carnivore helped me get pregnant. Need to supplement with prenatals or just stay carnivore, fatty meat, and organ meats. Angela, should be all you need. Organ meats, fatty meat, that's all you should need. How much water diarrhea do I need to ton of water after diarrhea? Well, you need to replenish your water, your loss of water with salt water, but I don't go too crazy. And if you have terrible diarrhea, losing a ton of water, go get checked and just go fasting. If you got enough fat on your body, you can fast for days. That's the best way to heal the body. And even a dry fast, as we got. Let's see. This is who wrote this? Now, see, it's not right in front there. I got to get this again. Dry fasting, August Dunning. Again, it's radical stuff, concepts and ideas. Dry fasting is something you should try. Juan, let's see. Please respond to my query, Dr. Kiltz, carnivore diet, pregnancy. Up, it helps tremendously. Absolutely, it does. I got you my number. Let's see, Dr. Anidra Marie Johnson, good morning to you. Dwayne McClune, good morning. Lisa Marie, Barb and Nelson, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a great day in God's paradise. God is good. God is great. God has gifted you and I amazing, amazing life. And I did read the book Good Energy by Casey Means with Callie Means. Still not in the carnivore side of life yet, but has some good ideas. And is it a conspiracy to keep us all sick, weak, and meek by feeding us plants and fake meat? You decide. I've just realized that I'm in charge of my life in the universe, and my brain thinks about all those things, and I don't chastise or judge in any negative way. I think good to all. Love and kindness, generosity, faith, and check out the book, the Introduction to Glycobiology. When you learn about the glycobiome, you'll be like, wait a minute, they never taught me any of that. That's a rock solid, interesting area. The glycobiome is the sugar layer all over your body. It's the barcode. It's the thing that says in or out, friend or foe. That's all it is. A Catholic carnivore, a Christ carnivore. Same thing, Christ-based carnivores. That's it. BJ Parkinson from Australia. Will this help teen girls' hormone acne? Let's see. Feesco Fox Farmhouse. Absolutely. PCOS, acne, endometriosis, endometritis, infertility, miscarriage, male and female sexual dysfunction is all secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. Eat the fatty meat. Focus on fat, proteins, low to no carbs. 1-to-1 fat to protein is kind of the best thing, and raw is like the radical best thing you can do. Lisa, love you, my friend. Sonia Walker reactions. My aging was more internal, but I'm aging in reverse since adopting a carnivore way. Yes, I'm getting younger and younger every single day. I'm getting younger and younger every single day. Remember, you're working to make yourself the very best fertilizer for all those beautiful plants and carnivores out there. That's what we're here to do. And a little for the herbivores, because we got to fuel the plants so the herbivores can have the great food to eat. And then we carnivores can have the great meat to eat. It's a cycle, right? It's a motion. It's moving cycle. It just keeps moving. And remember, we're moving and grooving. And look up another great one is look up post-translational modification, where basically the proteins are modified by adding either a phosphorylation, glycosylation, ubiquination, somylation, disulfide bond additions, acetylation, lipidation, methylation, and hydroxylation. Without post-translational modification to proteins, you'd be dead. Sugars are for post-translational modification, glycosylation. That's it. Again, you don't need the water in a fast for the first day, 2, or even up to 3 days. But remember, you make protein, you make water when you make proteins. Let's see. Gotham, Goda, India. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. And another great sage that I love dearly is James Allen, and the mind is the master. And you got to read his amazing trilogy. It's got some amazing. The word is the way. Oh, the light of Asia. Such is the law which moves the righteousness. Such is the law that moves to righteousness, which none at last can turn aside or stay. The heart of it is love. The end of it is peace and consumption sweet. Obey. Happy endings. And if we reap as we have sown and take the dole we deal, the law of pain is love alone. The wounding is to heal. It's a great writer. It's amazing. And if you haven't read the Christ-Based Teachings, that's another one of my favorite books in the universe. Grain-fed meats, fat. Oh, yes. I love grain-finished personally. Remember, all cows are grass-fed, and they're either grass or grain-finished. I do the fattier cuts, and I love the fattier cuts because I go for the grain-finished. I love my Snake River. There's so many great ones out there. Eat head to tail when it comes to animals. Yes. Head to nose to tail. That's what you want to eat, and that's the healthiest thing you can do. Carnivores eat nose to tail. I got to find my Christ-Based Teaching, CBT. I'm going to bring Don Curtis and Kiltz together in writing a book on Christ and carnivore. And we're going to take a lot of his quotes and weave them in. If we are positive in our consciousness, we are activating the law in a positive, free-flowing direction. If we are negative in our consciousness, we withhold that free flow and we naturally experience a great deal of frustration in life. Therefore, in order to live life in all its fullness and great possibility, we dedicate ourselves to the business of life, building a high consciousness of oneness with God, the attainment of Christ consciousness. That's all it is. It's a living religion. Religion is within us. It's not at a church. It's not a separate organization. The realignment through thinking like Jesus, Muhammad, Moses, Abraham, Buddha, Lao Tse, and infinite ancient leaders of the universe that brought the word to the way. Are free radicals as bad as they say? I have no free radicals. I only have good working prophets within me. Again, I think they're
they're giving us, Chris Hewitt, that's a good question. Are free radicals as bad as they say? Now, who are they, the authorities? Mostly they're fear mongers. They're trying to tell you you're ill, you're unhealthy, you need to eat more plants, and they're making you sick, right? And we're in a sick labeled world. Oh, I've got this disease or that disease, right? I'm label it, you enable it. We live in a world of thinking sick, which makes us sick. If you think well and great, and I've got lots of really great tame radicals within me, right? And the radical mind is love, kindness, generosity, faith, and take care of all of the particles within your body. And even cholesterol, there's no such thing as good or bad cholesterol. There's cholesterol, which is critical for the building blocks of your body. And I would say, nope, Chris, I think they're wrong. It's true that there are advanced glycation end products, which is secondary to inflammation. And all we're doing here is working to reduce inflammation. Solitude, meditation, prayer, kindness, generosity, number one. Solitude, kindness, prayer, meditation, number one. Eat fatty meat, eat one time a day or less. All you need to do. And add more fat if you need more calories, not more protein. And certainly eliminate the plant products. And go for a walk in life and go out there and meet others in a positive way. Come to one of Kiltz's meetups. We're going to be working on some quarterly meetups coming up. And thanks to Jake and Mary Huber. Appreciate you and bringing it all together. I don't think about omega-6s, omega-3s at all. I eat fatty meat. I eat beef more than anything. I think pork is good. I'm less in favor of fish. I think they stink. I think they're toxic because they swim in the world waters, which are basically full of all of our piss and poop and our industrial stuff that is not good for us. And we need to clean it up. That's what we're here to do. Clean it up, my friends. Let's see. Ivy Kavika. Thank you. Bruce Hard. Endramong. Is that it? Carnicia. If I'm getting a wave and shout out to all my good friends on the CNY and Dr. Kiltz Instagram. Because Cheryl, good morning to you. How are you? I'm fantastic. Are herbs beneficial to humans? P. Popov. Herbs are medicines and drugs. In general, they're there to help us when we're hurting, but I eliminate. I don't take them every day. I'm not a fan of them, from time to time. If you're feeling ill, but fasting, bone broth, bone marrow is one of the best things you can do. Meditation, prayer, kindness, love, for sure. I am fantastic at Cheryl. And again, those are good questions. Good questions, by the way. Herbal medicine is not generally great for us in any significance or frequency. Organ meat supplements, including brain, don't care the taste, but would like to benefit organ meats. Yep, I do the supplements. I do Kiltz organ meats. I think they're the alternative to eating the actual direct use of the organ meats. That's why we eat beef, as the cow has done the digestion and fermentation for us. Champagne Wallace. Bow to the cow. Champagne. Our Ancestors Foods, Leo. You go to ourancestorsfoods.com. Great, amazing meat. Great care for the animals in the land and in the grasses, which are critical. I love you, Leo. Thank you. Let's do a live together, Leo. Love that. You don't have to eat cream if you can't, but once you heal the glycocalyx, you might be able to go to a little bit of cream. Have so much respect for your life-saving knowledge. Never had as much energy on babies. Champagne Wallace. Again, I appreciate your comments. Tomatoes are not good for us. And again, if it's a fruit, fiber, vegetable, seed, or nut, a plant material, deadly, deadly, deadly. Jesus, CEO, using ancient wisdom for visionary leadership. I like that. Jesus, CEO. Another really great one. I got it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Lead Like Jesus, Ken Blanchard. This happens to be the workbook, but we're all leading like Jesus. He's the most masterful one. He's shared the word and the way. Let's get we'll get this. What we got here? We got the book, Phoenix Protocol. We'll get that over there. And we're going to look at this next one. We don't need all this stuff, by the way. And you go to the library, get a library card. They even do a ton of Audible books at the library, right? Jesus CEO 25th edition. Nice. I get the Audible books, Nelson. I love the Audible books. I think I got some credit in there somewhere. Oh, it wants my hold on, my friends. Gotcha. Life is good. What are we doing time-wise? 5:48 in the morning. I hope you guys are either on your way to work, on your way home, getting the kids ready, the husband, the wife ready, getting yourself ready, doing your cold water work, your meditation prayer, doing your weightlifting, your push-ups, sit-ups, get-ups, and it's just amazing. All right, Jimmy Trani, tips for fighting cancer holistically. Meditation, prayer, visualization, cold water, red light therapy, and carnivore. Look at Thomas Seyfried's work on cancer as a metabolic disorder. Basically, we're consuming plants and we're lean meat. You got to go to the fatty meat to be the most fit and fantastic together ever and ever and ever. All right. Great one, Nelson. All right. Raquel Sarah asking for positive thoughts and prayers. 11 weeks pregnant and spotting yesterday for the first time, able to find baby heartbeat with beside ultrasound, but not fetal monitoring. Oh yeah, it's ultrasound is fine. History of miscarriage and causing anxiety is looking for to this amazing positive community for all healing. We're all sending positive prayers to Raquel, Sarah. You have a healthy baby growing in you, and it will be in your arms in no times. And don't forget, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. No fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, or nuts. Eat less frequently. Go more fasting. It'll help. And eat the fat. Drink the fat. How much water do I drink daily? You don't have to. There's no how much. There's no what right weight, right size, how many proteins, how much fat. There's no right. It's drink less and make it a mineral water is the Grestjong. That is what I think is great. And I don't focus on omega-6s and omega-3s. I don't do any of that. If you simply go to a fatty meat, one meal a day, and faith every day, that's going to help with miscarriages, with cancers, with infertility, with ADHD, OCD, depression, dyslexia, kidney. All of it is cured by carnivore. Whew. Yeah, amazing, right? But okay, a liter a day. How about that? But we don't know that. Drink and then don't drink. If you're peeing clear, you're drinking too much water. I do some sips here and there. That's it. All right, Blevy, 1991. Tis Savvy. Let's see. Teen Compag. Is that it? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate all my great followers, and thank you for hitting the like, subscribe, share, all of those things. And again, this is kind of an early time for most people, but this is the right time for Kiltzy. So I want to inspire you to get up early every day and do meditation, prayer, do your cold water work, do your meditation work and weightlifting and push-ups and all those things. Do for some walking, 30 minutes, 60 minutes of walking every day. I think that's one of the most important things you could do. Figaro. Dr. Robert, what do you use to wash your teeth? Okay, so I just usually use a toothbrush. Sometimes use just a little holistic toothpaste. I got some of this eggshell stuff. This is a gift. Let's see, from Via Nature. It's a eggshell toothpaste. It's a powder, and we're gonna show it off a little bit. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. And again, it's a great, nice powder, and it looks like a little soil, some nature's earth, and then a tallow and zinc sun cream. And you don't need very much. I was listening to Dr. Abs with Stephen Thomas and Richard Smith, and talking about you really don't need very much. You don't need anything. And so you might even just use a little bit of salt or baking powder. A little bit of salt could do it. Get your wet brush and dip it in a little salt, or try this Via Nature natural tooth powder. Ingredients. Oh, they're too small. Oh, clay. Oh my God. What do we got here? It's way too small for Kiltzy to read it. Oh boy. Let me see if this will work. No, it won't work. Got to make it bigger for us folks, I think it's eggshells, baking soda, organic eggshells. I'll get it and I'll read it to you. But look at Via Nature, both a toothpaste powder and a tallow and zinc sun cream. Via Nature. Check it out. Do a share and like and love, and I'm sure they'll get you a discount because you mentioned Dr. Kiltz. Awesome. Yep. Herbs and make awful taste. Yep. Most toothpaste. Again, I think that we probably don't need to brush our teeth as much as we thought we need to do. Baking soda and some peroxide from time to time. Jonathan Fay, good one. Butcher gave me meat for fat for free, which cannot sell, only just fat. Yep, add the fat. All you need to do is eat the adipose tissue. Technically, it's all you need. Eat the fatty meat. You'll be fitter and more fantastic than ever, and just eliminate the plants, right? Odyssey Burns, good morning to you. Thank you for stopping in. And I'm telling you, the Baby's Diet book, this is a good one. The Baby's Diet book. This is for men and women technically, but I really wrote it for women who are pregnant, breastfeeding, and post-breastfeeding for their baby. Eat the meat, eat the fatty meat, and our bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. You will feel so amazing on this nutritional way. It is a game changer. Rice is a plant. Of course it is. Plants are deadly. Meat is masterful. We are the lions, tigers. We are not the pigs, cows, and sheep. When you eat like the lion and the tiger, you become that. That's why they said don't eat meat, because they want to keep you weak and meek. They're telling you not to eat the meat in order to keep you downtrodden, controllable. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine from plants. Eat the fatty meat. And if you have a sip of the coffee, tea, whiskey, wine, or beer infrequently, because you're strong at your ability to not need to consume that crazy shit, right? Let's go here real quick. Via Nature. Let me just look this up real fast. Via Nature Shop, handmade natural products crafted with traditional wisdom. All right, now let's go. They've got natural tooth powder, tallow and honey lip balm, tallow and zinc cream, and a gift card. But what I want to see is what's in the stuff. And let's go to the Nature. Let's get the description ingredients. Here we go. Bentonite clay, baking soda, organic eggshell powder, activated charcoal, sea salt, organic peppermint essential oil. Sounds great. Try this. Absolutely. Again, we're out there to try something, but you might just try a little baking soda or a little bit of salt as another one. Rice is a plant, and it's a deadly one. Yes, it is. So again, try some of this Via Nature, and we're going to get the code for Kiltz. So I don't focus on all that code stuff very much because my fertility is my day job, and this is sort of my hobby, and I'm using it in a way that I paint, do pottery, and occasionally. I pick up the guitar and strum it with a keen pick. You got to pick up life and get moving, you see. Every day, say, thank you, God, for this is me. God is within all we see. Everything is the mindset, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, you see. Thank you, God, for all I be. Start the day in a positive way. Leap out of bed, do your 100 push-ups. Go out in the water, cold it be. Take a walk and love all you see. The sun is shining on you and me, and thank you, God, for that I see. One meal a day, one cup of coffee, that is all I have. That's okay. That's good, you want. But eventually you'll get rid of the coffee, and you just do bone broth, and you'll have a smile. Drink a little bit of water, not a lot. I do a little bit of hot water as my coffee substitute now because I love the social part of drinking and sitting. Let's go for a cup of coffee. I do a cup of Kiltz coffee, which is water. That's it, hot water. When I get on the plane, it's like, can I have a cup of hot water? They think, oh, yeah, they usually put a tea bag in there. I said, no, just hot water. That's all I need. Josephine C., love you, my beautiful person. Love you, love you, love you. I'm working to maybe go down. I got to get okay, now how do I do this? In Charlotte with Audra Coleman's doing a meetup, I think September 21st. Audra Coleman is going to have, it's going to be Kelly Hogan and some others. I'll get the names. We'll put it out there. I might be there for their meetup on September 21st. Grateful to all. Thank you for stopping in for the Hour of Power with Kiltz in the morning at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, USA. We're all on the journey together, and I think Christ-based teachings are one of the best. Whether you're Muslim, Jewish, atheist, agnostic, spiritualist, read the good books of humanity. We are all one. God is within everyone. Let us put the weapons away, bring peace around the world. And love and kindness is the most important thing. Have a great day, Michael Pregler. Juwan, thank you for being here, asking me such great questions. I make bone broth. It's just so simple. You get your crock pot, put in the bones and some water, and let it simmer for. You can even get a pressure cooker. Cooks it even faster. Susie Underwood, good morning to you. Odyssey Burns, thank you for stopping in. Love you, Kiltz C, Josephine C. Beautiful day. Susie Underwood, bone broth on a cold morning is wonderful. That's all you need. A little fresh bone broth. Islawa, love you also. Thank you. Blessings and health to all. And remember, don't focus on labeling a disease. Just focus on how easy life is. In the mind is the master. Awesome day to all. God bless you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Love, generosity, kindness. Remember, you're the one that shines that light on the world. If you're out there fighting the world, it's just going to fight you right back. But if you're loving the world, it will love you right back. God bless.